guys, welcome back to another episode of Symmetria Server Season 11. Last episode, I built the ships around the base. I still have to finish the Dreadnought. I took the opportunity and brought, as you guys can see, the purple-ish colors. These are the shulker boxes for the fourth part. And I also brought the materials for the 6th and 5th part. Also, you might have noticed that I'm in a old place that I haven't been for a bit of time. And it's because on today's episode, I will be building the Jedi Temple. I did make a few changes from the original design. I replaced the orange, I think it was terracotta, for brown. I needed to gather materials that were quick and easier to gather. And thanks to fellow Symmetrian, helped me get a lot of the materials that I needed. Mainly sandstone, which I then had to convert it into smooth sandstone. But yeah, I will be starting with the little portal, a little walkway from the portal, and then little by little go up and up and up. The only thing I'm going to be worried a little bit is this part. That I will have to drain. Yeah. That's going to be a bit of a pain. But I'll deal with it once I get to it. On that note, season is closing very fast. Yeah, it's getting to be close. But I will try my best to finish everything before it is. So I have this. This should be easy, relatively easy to build. But then I have the Dreadnought to be finished. And that's one of the things that I'm a little bit more worried. I will be building first, after the Jedi Temple, I will be building the 6th part first. If I can, right there. I'm planning to build this one. I know it's a bit odd to, let's see if I can go over here. Let me load this a little bit more. Or load it completely is easier to have. Elytra's still good. Okay, let's go back to the other side. I know it's a bit odd instead of just continuing part 4, part 5, and then part 6. But in all honesty, that's the 4th easiest part to build. Less materials than the 4th and 5th. But for example, if I can get up here, these are the parts, all the items for only this and all of that. These are just spares to cover some areas up and everything up. This is the part. This is for part 6. This is for part 5. A little bit of that. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. Oh. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. Part 4. Some of that. That. This. And a bit of this. And a bit of this. And a little bit more of this. Yeah. One thing I'm regretting not making this hollow. It would have been easier, faster, but still too much hassle to build the whole thing. So, done is done. I'm not going to do anything more about it. I still can't get out of that. Still funny. But yeah. I will have to, soon as I finish this, I will jump into that. And I'll try to move to fast as I can. Hopefully it doesn't take as much time as the third part. I think I spent nearly 12 hours. Or 10, I think it was. Yeah. No. Hopefully I can go fast enough that I can cut that time in less time than that. But on that note, as you guys can hear in the background, it's time for the time lapse. See you after that.
Said you miss me, girl, don't play around. We used to ride till sun, no sleep. Now you're trying to dig deep, girl, don't creep. She wants that back, like she ain't lying. Got my heart burning, can't deny. Now you're crying about old times back, babe. No time for that, I moved on track. She wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 ain't letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in my life. But I won't think twice. No text, those late night regrets. Banging my line, ain't over yet. Remember those nights you pushed me out. Now you begging me like it never came out. You say you changed, now I'm your only. But I ain't playing love, I'm going phony. No more second chances, heart's been bruised. Girl, mood on you already been used. She wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 ain't letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in my life. But I won't think twice. Oh no, 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 no. But I won't think twice. She wants back in, yeah.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see, we'll that compares to pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world, ain't nothing to it.
You hit my phone late night talking wild. Said you miss me, girl, don't play around. We used to ride till sun, no sleep. Now you're tryna dig deep, girl, don't creep. She wants that back like she ain't lying. Got my heart breaking, denied. Now you're crying about old times back, babe. No time for that, I moved on track. She wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 ain't letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in my life. But I won't think twice. No text, those late night regrets. Banging my line, ain't over yet. Remember those nights you pushed me out. Now you begging me like it never came out. You say you changed, now I'm your only. But I ain't playing love, I'm going phony. No more second chances, heart's been bruised. Girl, mood on you already been used. She wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 ain't letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in my life. But I won't be twice. Oh no, 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 no. But I won't think twice. She wants back in, yeah.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world, there's nothing to it.
And there we go, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that time lapse. And yeah, as you guys can see, I have a lovely portal in the back behind me. How about if I just put shaders on? Taking advantage that it's still early in the morning. Lovely little bright portal, and obviously the temple itself. It took a little bit of time, a total of 17 hours to actually complete, but it's now complete. The only thing I have a problem, and I have to be honest, I cut a little bit of corners. And there's Pixel. Looking for the Wandering Trader right up there. But I did make a little bit of a mistake, or not mistake, more of ran out of time thing. I might deal with it if I get the chance, but the odds of that happening are none. I left the bottom flooded. It would have been better to drain this whole area. But again, in all honesty, it will take too long to do that. Yeah. So I just put it kind of like this is a training room, underwater training room. Somebody left the tub running or the faucet running, whatever. I just imagine something there. By the way, funny thing and curiosity would that is supposed to be the symbol of the Jedi. But I intentionally made it a W. Obviously, as in wolf. Intentionally. It still looks in a certain way as the actual Jedi temple, Jedi symbol, but it's still. But let's go for a little bit of obviously the portal here, which connects to the Nether hub, the Tatooine Nether hub. A little bit of a overwater little walkable bridge here to get to the portal itself. Finally got these things fixed. I know what's wrong. I don't know how to fix it, but either way, I know how to do it so it's completely visible. We have the first floor, obviously basement, which is flooded. A little bit of an area, again, a little bit not completely full with things, but just enough to give it a little bit of life. Also, I should take shaders off for a little bit better visible. A couple of little flower pots, flower areas, books, seating, bookshelves, other little things. This room is completely empty. I might, before the season is over, I might add something here. We have a lookout area where I can overlook the now turned off bamboo farm. It's completely shut down. There's no more materials coming from that. Other little areas with a storage. Empty, of course. Decorations here and there. Then we have the Shoker farm overlooking area. And it's completely shut down as well. I did shut it down. I think it was yesterday. Season is about to be over. So there's no need for it to stay on. Prank is staying right up there. That ain't going anywhere. Also, Rocket Farm and Rocket Farm, which is gunpowder and sugarcane, those farms are off as well. There's also some little rooms around here, just to give this kind of like an ambient theme. Yeah, at least this is the first floor. Besides the first floor, we have the second floor. There's one in each side. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I can use this one. Yeah, this one's a little bit, yeah, a little bit better. Once you go in this side, you have an immediate room here that I haven't done anything much at all, because this room will become the fifth and final room of the SNL, which I'll show you what I've done. I have a little bit of a garden area. Peaceful tranquility, you know, Jedi theme. We got a massive library that occupies 2 floors. Also through here, the other set of stairs with an extra room here that don't know what I will do with it. Then we have the training area, where basically we'll be training Jedi sword lightsaber fights and so on. It can be also a battleground, which also has a way to get in. Then we meet the actual middle where you get there's this library, there's the garden, and then we have the SNL memories of season 11. Every room has the shulker box and the book. This is the first. Yes, this is the first one. This is the second SNL shulker box over here in this little podium. I did it like this, kind of like once you enter the room, the first thing you'll get is the book. But then I have the podium where you can show the shulker box. One thing. Yeah, it's still... this is the third. Same thing. There. This room is a bit different. Very different. With this special book, 1, 2, 3. I'll show you the guys that a little bit later. Take the book. And it has to be this specific book, not every other. Just as that little music disc. Then we have the fourth. It has a book. And then that's where I put the fifth. Where you can just walk through here, and then you got this room where it has the fifth and final book next to the garden. Then after that, we have the third floor. Also, in this same floor, there's an extra secret. That is why this music disc, specifically this music disc, is used. This is going to be in a way. Also, funny thing with this part is, I am able to do this. Oh. Didn't work this time. Huh. It spit it out to another section? Oh, that's why. There we go. This is where the room I'm gonna hide my gear. Gonna serve as the vault. Both those rooms are gonna be technically united because you need to get to one room to access the other room. Then we have the third floor, which is basically a couple of more rooms. Oop, should close that. A little bit more areas hidden away. We also have a empty room. I don't know what to do with this room yet. I can turn into a meditation room. Then we have a little bit of ship here with an oversight of the hangar to go out. And it connects back to the third floor or the main hallway. And then we have the second floor of the library. Have another way over here. A little bit of an anvil area. This is supposedly, it was going to be the topper of my guardian farm. But then I decided just to do the traditional, my traditional guardian farm and just leave this as just an anvil room. That's why the buttons to come out. Little bit of a fish tank, more or less, minus a fish. I could get a fish or two, but not going through the hassle. A little bit of a statue here with a little bit of another room, barrel for alcohol. Now, let's say water. And then we have the Jedi Council room, which is the other side. That goes all the way to the top of the highest tower. That I can overlook the entire base. Oh, now this side is the other one. But yeah, bit of a nostalgia. Basically the end of the season is upon it. Very fun. It's fun in a certain way that it's the end. Should have gone outside because I have a secret room I want to show. It's a little bit of a nostalgia, just ending a season, having all the gear possible to start from scratch. But I personally can't wait for the next season because I have a lot and a ton of projects for next season. On that note, let's head up to the top of the towers. Technically, it should be a secret, but why not? It's fun. Hidden passageway. And yes, that was a pufferfish. A little bit of a room. If you remember, the room down below is this one right here. To access up here, I already showed you the hidden room. So I am more than capable of just to the end of the season Well, actually, I'll take it. But this will be his rightful place. Then besides that, I also have this little enchanting room. Again, it was supposed to be meant to be the Guardian Farm. Also, yes, I just came through an entrance of in the roof. There's an entrance through the SNL memory. But if I tell you there's a third way to get up here. Huh? There are a few ways. I added a couple more during the build of this, but I'll leave those as a secret. I go up, and as soon as the puffer fish leaves, door closes as normal. These here might have something. Who knows? This here might have something as well. But that's a secret I won't share. For now, at least. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. And by next episode, I will start, or more likely, finish. Oh, before anything, let me show you one little thing I did. Because I've added a couple of things in the entire base. I updated the map. And that's my cue that the episode is about to be over. But yeah. Now we have all the little ships, the walkers, TIE fighters, all these ships in the map. We have the Dreadnought present. And we have the temple present as well. No, they're in the correct spot. But base, little by little, is coming together. Hopefully, I do have a chance to finish a couple more things I want to do before the season is over. But, on that note, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and see you in the next one.
Master Jedi, I have found something.
What is it?
I have found that it's not only Wolf Vader we should be afraid of. We also have Lava Wolf.
Wait, Lava Wolf? What do you mean?
Sir, I mean a past you from a different dimension. He has come to create mayhem. You need help.
I understand. I'll send a beacon to call in all Jedis.
But sir, also, I believe that I overheard him say that he is going to try to use your mind against you.
Don't worry. I already noticed that. He's gonna make me build something for him. Or he thinks he made me build something for him. But don't worry. I already know all about it.
Very well. Should I continue reporting?
No, it's getting too dangerous. Stay in the temple. Backup should be arriving soon.
Yes, sir. I'll head to the training facility.
No. Go to the meditation chamber. It will be better for you. Now go.
Yes, Master Jedi.